What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Edmonton Oilers stealing prospect of the United States Air Force to play hockey for them. Very sad. Sign of weakness in our country. I'm just kidding. That was my Donald Trump impression. Anyway, the Oilers signed Shane Starrett of Air Force Academy to an entry-level contract. He will forego his final 2 years at the academy, and with that, not have to serve in the United States Air Force. Now you might say, well, what's this all mean? And that's a legitimate question. I'm here to answer it. Starrett bounced around a little bit after Catholic Memorial High School, where he was a pretty big star there. Ended up at Air Force Academy, had a commitment to BU at one point, and was one of the top goalies in the NCAA over the last 2 seasons. Was an NHL draft pick in 2013. Was an NHL draft prospect, excuse me. Went undrafted in 2013. But 4 years later and a few stops in the USHL, here he is, and I think he's going to be a very, very good professional hockey player. He's got the size. He's 6'5". He's got the acumen and the the overall skills and athleticism to be a very capable professional goalie. I've known Shane for a long time, going back to his CM days. I just think it's funny. 2011, 2012, Catholic Memorial Knights had Starrett, who signed with the Oilers. Liam Coughlin was drafted by the Oilers and traded to Chicago, and then John Marino, who was drafted by Edmonton as well. So pretty cool little Edmonton Oiler connection on the CM Knights of 5 years ago. And again, Edmonton's really been scouting New England pretty heavily over the last couple years, and I think this is a good fit for him. I think it's it is a weird situation with great athletes coming out of the military academy. Military academies. I mean, I remember David Robinson got drafted by the Spurs. Had to do his military service with the U.S. Navy after being a stud basketball player at Annapolis and being the number 1 overall pick by San Antonio in the draft. So it's one of those unusual situations. But because I think after your sophomore year, you're locked into the military commitment. 2 years is 2 years. So boom. If he'd gone back his junior year, then the military commitment would have been a requirement, but works out. And I think Edmonton got a pretty good and very underrated young goaltender to add to their organization. He'll be 23 in July. He's not necessarily a spring chicken in terms of prospects, but Cam Talbot, their number 1 goalie now, who led the NHL in minutes played this season, took an unorthodox route to get to the NHL. And I think goalies really aren't fully developed, though. They're 26, 27, so we'll see what happens. Again, I think he's in a good fit with this organization. So anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.